Welcome back to Film Buff Bros, and in this episode, we're going to talk about our favorite South Park Christmas episodes.
Yes, that's it.
All right, so I'm going with Season 7, Episode 15. It's the one where the group of boys goes to Canada to retrieve Kyle's younger adopted brother, Ike. High stakes and slightly dramatic in that the subject matter is about an adoptive child custody battle. Lots of extremely offensive lines. I don't think I wrote down any offensive lines, and it's just, I don't want to get flagged by, get a knock on the door by Mossad or the FBI or something. It's fast-paced, a journey story.
Yep.
Like your choice of episode for Family Guy. Hilarious guest appearances, or specifically by the Shitty Walk guy, the City Walk guy. Then he has the City Airlines, that Chinese guy. Like, oh man, yeah, you don't know South Park, yeah. Ridiculously funny portrayal of Canada, really funny portrayal of French Canadians too. They do have the lame musical stuff, Seth MacFarlane likes to do as well, and like Trey Parker and Matt Stone also do that, but it's pretty sparse in it. It's short, it's like 30 seconds of a song, maybe not even, but it's also conveyed as very lame. Like the boys are like not enjoying like the French Canadians, and the Canadians like sing the song, so they're portraying it as lame. And thankfully, it doesn't occur very often. Appropriate and prophetic depiction of Canada's government being infiltrated by a foreign totalitarian authoritarian and infringing on domestic laws. Because, obviously, China was meddling within the last couple Canadian elections, and in general, Canada's policies are at the whim of other countries because our economy is not as big as theirs. But anyway, I like that. It's subtle. So basically, spoiler alert, Saddam Hussein has usurped the role as prime minister, and he's doing it in a man behind the curtain, Wizard of Oz kind of way. Christmas doesn't play a huge role in it, but it's well-paced, simple quest story, peppered with highly edgy humor, and that's why it's my favorite South Park Christmas episode.
Yeah, well, this is the first South Park episode I ever watched all the way through.
Yeah.
Because just not a fan, and yeah, this is about a talking, walking, dancing piece of feces.
Yeah.
It's called Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. He's leaving a splotched trail of like sponged poo wherever he goes. And I think at one point, like Stan, I think it is, or Kyle, or whatever it is, he eats the poo in the story.
The kid that he's the only one that can see him?
Yeah.
That's Kyle.
It's Kyle? Okay, yeah. And he's Jewish. So there's the Christian versus Jewish thing. And they're talking about like the censorship that Christians put on to Christmas and things you can and can't say. So, and it's from 97. I think it's the first season, 9th episode. So for the first time watching the show, I was like, I'm probably not going to be able to write anything about it. It's going to be dumb, but there's cleverness to their stuff, and they're politically saying stuff in there, prophetic political stuff, and yeah, like it's a talking piece of poo. How can it not be funny? I mean, like, I think I laughed, and I probably will never watch the show again. I don't know. You talk about that episode there. That makes me kind of watch it because that sounds hilarious. But yeah, not my cup of tea as far as humor goes, but I definitely see how the show caught on. And yeah, like even the voices kind of like annoy me a little bit. Just the Trey Parker and Matt Stone's like voices they do just kind of annoy me. But I thought that episode was pretty funny. And again, it's about Christmas and family and acceptance and the moral of the story is it's a good moral. And it has a moral at the end of the story. But yeah, some of the political stuff, the Jewish stuff, they're being victimized. And so, yeah, I would say that was a good episode. It's hard,
Yeah, no, I find it really funny. And it's, I think I remember there was man, was it Family Guy or like where there's a character? It's either that or South Park where they're saying, "Oh, The Simpsons did that before. The Simpsons did that before." And I think, man, I was watching The Office. I know this is a little off topic, but there's so many aspects of that show where there were jokes taken from Seinfeld, and. Yeah. Oh, where was I going? Oh, yeah. The Looney Tunes, where that frog only, I can't remember who it is, if it's Bugs Bunny or someone else. There, like the frog only comes alive and starts singing, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling." So that Mr. Hanky thing kind of is a throwback to that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it's kind of a cool topic where, you know, like Kyle is questioning like his sanity. Well, he pretty much believes that the poo is alive, but everyone else like obviously like doesn't believe him. And then, you know, there's like poo all over the place, and it looks like he's fucking smeared poo all over the place. Like,
it's ridiculous for a Christmas episode and for like the first season. Like,
yeah,
I mean, they came out like with a stamp with that show, and
yeah,
maybe I'll give it another chance.
Yeah, there's some episodes it's very hit or miss. Like there's been like whole seasons because they'll do a running theme throughout the whole season, and it's just it's kind of like a running joke. It ends up being, and yeah, I mean they have so many episodes that like there has to be like some not very good ones in there. And there's some that are, you know, some people like and that others don't. But I think one episode I sent you a clip of that you have to see is when Cartman is selling the fetuses. That's one of my favorite episodes, especially that clip that I sent you.
Yeah, they pushed the envelope, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, big time. Anyway, that's our episode for this week. Tune in next week for another episode. Click down below to subscribe. And please leave us a comment to let us know what kind of movies or TV shows you want to see us review.
Wipe your ass.